Going 90, I ain't scary, 'cause I got the Virgin Mary assuring me that I won't go hell.
Won Academy Awards.
Winner is Paul Newman.
To Paul Newman.
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman.
7 Golden Globes. Paul Newman is a winner when it comes to the world of cinema. Women want to be with him, and men want to be him. He could be cocky, kind, cruel, or crushed, but always human. His films have ranged across 5 decades. Like, how can you not be impressed by him? Got to admit, before we start this, I had only ever seen him in Road to Perdition. Freaking good movie, by the way. After some much-needed research and movie watching, your boy came up with some memorable roles of Newman.
I'm the best you ever seen, Fats. I'm the best there is. Now, even if you beat me, I'm still the best.
Fast Eddie Felson is swagger with a crack in it. Newman's bravado and cockiness was just so evident, yet that swag he put in the character was just smooth. Newman gives you the grin, the loose shoulders, but he lets you see the doubt flare and vanish. It's the rush of a kid who thinks talent is enough, and the sting when the room proves it isn't. You can start to see with this first movie why he appealed to the male audience.
You look beautiful, Fats.
What I love is how he surrenders his cool in microbeats. The eye flicker when he's outclassed, the way his jaw sets like he's swallowing pride. Newman doesn't announce growth, he wears it. By the final stretch, Eddie's less shiny and more honest, and that's why it lands. From my point of view, I could see already from his early career, the character he portrays would always go through a transformation through the movie. I can definitely see why men in those days wanted to be like his characters. Before The Hustler hit theaters, critics were already calling Newman magnetic, a performer who could turn silence into storytelling. Acting is absorbing other people's personalities and adding your own experience.
Stay down. You're beat.
Luke is rebellion without speeches. Newman makes him magnetic, never asking to be like. He did it his own way. And when he sings or grins through punishment, you feel a man building a religion out of stubborn hope. Newman was portraying a life lesson that no matter how hard you get hit, you keep moving forward. Maybe Stallone got that from Newman, if you know you know. If you watch that stay down scene, the micro shifts, the shrug that's half joke, half shield, the breath he takes before he won't back down. He's not superhuman. He's a guy counting the cost and paying it anyway. That's why people still wear Luke like a badge. Luke is really all about defiance in this movie, something we can all look up to, mold into our subconscious. Luke is fictional, but Newman makes us believe this is something that we must all go through, toughness and resolve.
Then you jump first.
No, I said.
What's the matter with you?
I can't swim!
Why, are you crazy? The fall will probably kill you.
Redford and Newman together made me love this movie. Cannot believe I watched a movie from 1969 in its entirety, but it was worth it. Newman makes risk feel like a good joke you're in on. The wink, the timing, the lightness, that's the craft. He's the guy who can talk you into a cliff jump and make you laugh on the way down. Under the sparkle, there's a man who knows the world's changing. Newman lets that melancholy leak in around the edges. It's why the freeze frame ending hits hard. You feel courage, friendship, and the quiet goodbye to an era.
We become weak. We doubt ourselves, we doubt our beliefs. We doubt our institutions.
Frank Galvin is Newman without the armor. You look at the bigging clips, it's all bravado and being lighthearted. In the verdict, we see his voice shake. The eyes don't sell confidence they don't have. He's an old fighter trying to believe again. There's no vanity here, just a man choosing the hard right in public.
We need only to believe in ourselves and act with justice. See, I believe there is justice in our hearts.
What kills me is how he listens. To the room, to his own conscience. Newman plays thought. You can see the split second when resignation turns into resolve. It's quiet and it roars. You could argue he should have won an Oscar for this scene alone. Whilst the script delivers fire lines, Newman makes them true. When the verdict arrived, critics saw more than a courtroom drama. They saw Newman stripped of vanity at his most human. In an article, movie critic Janet Maslin, "This is as good a role as Mr. Newman has ever had, and as shrewd and substantial a performance as he has ever given."
I'm glad it's you.
That scene with Tom Hanks was profound for me. You feel the love Newman's character felt for Sullivan, the son he wished he had. So few words spoke a dying man's wish. Newman as John Rooney is power with sorrow baked in. Newman stands like a man who's carried a city on his back and knows the bill is due. He doesn't push menace, he relaxes into it. Then lets tenderness blindside you. Another movie where I think he should have at least won an Oscar for Best Supporting Role. He definitely plays off a cool and calm mobster boss pretty well, but even better when it comes to wanting to love a son.
I tried to avoid more bloodshed. You wouldn't accept that, so I did what was necessary. But I have always loved you, like a son.
Just watch the movie. That's all I gotta say about that.
We lost a good man last night. You think it's funny? Try again.
I'd like to apologize.
You would like to apologize? Try again.
Even his own co-star and co-workers were moved by Newman's performance. Conrad Hall, the legendary cinematographer who had lit and shot Paul Newman in so many movies, was said to have burst into tears on preparing a close-up of him in Sam Mendes' Road to Perdition, sobbing. He was so beautiful. Newman kept the work simple. Listen, be truthful, let the moment breathe. That's why the cool never felt fake, and the pain never felt performed. He didn't chase applause, he earned silence.
The script, it was a marvelous part. It was of a size that is appropriate for a gentleman of my age.
5 roles, 1 through line, self-respect. Whether Eddie learns it, Luke defends it, Butch jokes through it, Frank rebuilds it, or Rooney dies with it, Newman makes dignity cinematic. That's why these films don't age, truth doesn't age, and that's Newman's legacy. A legacy I did not know existed until you all pointed it out to me. There are definitely more Newman movies to look into, but a man only has so much time on his hands. I'm grateful these movies exist, not because he was perfect, but because he made imperfection honest and watchable. If you're discovering Newman now, start anywhere here and watch how much he can say with half a smile and a single breath. Thanks for watching and for being part of this conversation. Will try my best to be authentic in all my videos, and if you all have any content ideas, please let me know. Appreciate the support.